What is up, guys? Back to you today with another beer review. It's been a fun week this week, and I've got a nice hazy IPA. I know I did tell you guys I was going to switch up some of the beer styles. I actually did a review of a lager. I wasn't feeling the best that day, so didn't post a video. Not going to post anything that I'm not super happy with because I want them to be genuine reviews that I like. Stuff that I actually want to post online for people. So we got a cool one today. Cheat Code by Cerebral. I want to say this is their flagship double hazy. I'm pretty sure this is just a flagship. This is Galaxy Mosaic Eldorado. It's 8%. It's a hazy double IPA. It's a beer I've had many times. It's a beer a lot of us have had many times. If you live in Colorado, this is one of the beers you could consider a staple. This rare trait is their single hazy flagship. No different than what Juicy Bits is to Weldworks. It is a staple beer. Beer looks phenomenal. As always, it smells good. This actually is not as saturated as some of the other hazies that I get from them, which is probably, again, because it's the flagship. This is the beer that's a little bit more easy on the palate. If you're going to Cerebral, like, sure, some of those hazies that they have, they're thick and they're saturated and they're hoppy. This is a little bit more friendly, to like the average IPA drinker. Not to say or talk down about the hops from this beer. It's got tons of hops in it, but it's not going to be like smack you in the face. It's going to be a lot more friendly. Let's give it a taste, and I'll give you guys some the notes that I get out of it. It is just ridiculous how smooth this beer drinks. I bought this beer not long after it actually released at the brewery, and so I've had it in my fridge now for about 2 weeks. It actually tastes better now than it did like 2 weeks ago when I got this, and I had 2 cans of it, and then I've got this one, and I've got one more can left that I'm hoping to split with a friend. This is a great beer. It drinks way too smooth. We're at that point now where 8% ABV for me is really not that high, but it drinks amazingly at 8%. If you put it next to some other hazy double IPAs, the same ABV, this is slightly more crushable. And the hop flavor definitely adds to that. Like it tastes so good. That first sip, it just makes you want to keep drinking it. Like this is a beer that, this is only about a 12-ounce glass. I could probably chug this whole glass, easy, no problem. And that's what Cerebral is putting out. They're putting out phenomenal hazy IPAs. I've mentioned in prior videos, Cerebral, New Image, Outer Range, Weldworks. Of course, there's others, but those are, I feel like, the big 4 here in Colorado is just putting out incredible hazy IPAs nonstop. You go to the brewery, and half the menu is IPAs. It's like IPAs, lagers, couple sours, couple stouts. It's like mostly IPAs. Taking big sips, it goes down so smooth. The hops, the combination is phenomenal. I'm a really big Mosaic guy, and I'm getting a lot of that Mosaic. I don't want to say, there's certain hops that I've had single hopped beers of, and I think single hop beers are not exactly the best judge. The single hop beers, Citra is the one that I always like to give as an example, because Citra single hop beers can taste wildly different depending on who's brewing it and what kind of beer it is. New Image, back in the day, they did their Single by Choice series, which was a hazy pale ale, and they were all single hopped. They're not single hop, single malt, or anything like that, but just using one particular hop. And I remember specifically that Mosaic was the best one that I tried. And Citra is going to be the best. I love Citra. It's not. It's depending on the application. Mosaic and Galaxy can be way better than Citra at producing some of these juicy, fruity, flavorful notes. And that's definitely what you get out of this. It's your typical tropical flavors. It's not orange juice. It's more of like that pineapple, papaya, passion fruit. It doesn't taste like a Mai Tai either, but you're getting a lot more of those juicy notes. than you're getting like as far as citrus. Oh yeah, like a very nice ripe mango, like pineapple, even almost very nice, like the sweetness of of a banana, but in like a nice hint. Like if you've ever had like a man, I'm blanking, like those juice mixes, and it's like it got like pineapple and orange and banana. It almost is reminiscent of that, which is really cool. There's not often that you get an IPA that has as pronounced flavors as it has. This is not even double dry hop. This is just whatever the standard is for Cerebral, and it produces some very unique tropical flavors. It's a great beer. It drinks way too smooth for being 8%. And this was only $18 for a 4 pack. Some of the Cerebral beers are pushing that 24, 26 a 4 pack mark. This is one of the better double IPAs that you can get from Cerebral at the lower price point at being $18 a 4 pack. I highly recommend this beer. I'm going to give this beer a 4.5 on Untappd, which is a 9. This is one of the best IPAs that I've had so far in 2025. We are now about almost 4 weeks into 2025, and this is, like I said, hands down, it's in the top 3 easily. It's a great beer. If you have the chance to make it to Cerebral or find Cerebral in a liquor store, I don't know how far their distribution network is. Like, I don't know what other states are receiving Cerebral's beers. I've seen Cerebral do pop-ups all over, East Coast, West Coast, so I know that the beer is out there. If you have the ability to find this, it is definitely worth it. Cerebral is one of the gems in Colorado and the Denver metro area. If you visit Colorado, give them a try. If you're here in Colorado and you've never tried Cerebral and you like IPAs or you just like good beer, give them a shot because they are easily one of the best out there. They've been around for so long, and even since the very first time I ever went to Cerebral or had a Cerebral beer, it's been phenomenal. They've never fallen off. The beer's always been great. This is an outstanding IPA. Highly recommend it. I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'm hoping to do, again, more varied stuff. I gotta get a few more beers into the fridge. Right now I've got a few couple beers that I'm gonna pop out that are a little bit different, so you guys will have to take a look at the next video. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.